block is there, but unable to put it back over on the other side of the net. And so first to 15 are the Matadors of Cal State Northridge, and that brings us to a timeout on the court, and it's 15-12 as they head to their respective benches.
One of the things you'll notice here in the break here is just they play a man-up defense, so the left front on Cal State Northridge rotates over, so Siki has to really see that he can't tip over the middle there.
Well, look at Nick West on the bench, and he has been the guy who's come in and provided a bit of a spark here for Hawaii. West hammering down the overpass there, and then a couple of quick sets in the middle. And Nick West has proven to be a spark. He actually was a difference maker before he even got in the game, because it was Nick West on the bench that got the troops rallied up at the end of that second set.
And here you see Drew Staker doing a nice job on his side of the net with 7 kills so far. The 6'8" senior dominating in the middle, hitting at .667 right now for his team, leading all hitters in percentages. Excuse me, besides, of course, Nick West, who's hitting at 1,000. 3 attempts, 0 errors. I don't think it gets any better than that. You come in and you're an immediate impact player.
Well, perhaps Charlie Wade rewarding him for just being kind of that guy over on the bench that was inspiring everybody. Could make an impact on a game or on a match without even getting on the court. And that's what Nick West did. Now he's making an impact on the court. Not in there at the moment. Averill back in, Sador. The big swing. What are they saying? They're saying that is out now? Oh, they changed it to out.
Everybody.
They gave the point to Not sure what happened. I think it was overruled by the up judge, or the up referee, Verna Klubnikin.
That's a tough call. He annihilated that ball, and that was a great hit by him. Call that robbery.
Well, it's not too often that a ball is overruled like that, but it happens, and Hawaii gets the point back, and so it's still a 3-point differential. Sarkovic back to serve it up for Hawaii, trailing by 3. Here in the third set. You'll want to get this set, otherwise you know you got to go 5 to win it. And over the middle, they set Drew Staker, and the 6'8" senior puts it down.
Staker had 2 kills last night and 1 error. Not a lot of offensive. Look at him tonight with 8 kills, 2 blocks, and 2 digs.
Not a good shot for Marks. And somehow he gets the point. It's kind of behind his head, and he reaches back and kind of taps it. You got to be careful not to kind of carry that, but somehow he was able to just kind of get it out of his hand quickly from a weird position.
That is a very strange contact, but you know what? It works, and he went down the line instead of over the middle like we talked about earlier. Over the middle is not open.
Averill now putting a little more heat on his serves. And that ball is in.
Jared Moore getting up, hitting high over the block, literally over the block.
So Bake back to serve it up. Setting JP, goes cross court and hits it wide. And that's a point for the Matadors, and now again Hawaii has got to play catch up as they trail by 5. Very similar position to where they were at the end of that second set, yet they managed to rally back. Do they have another rally in them right now? Sador, 1 point at a time. And now Max Wexon to serve it for Hawaii. He hasn't seen a lot of opportunities to serve about the last month and a half. Little soft roll shot. Wexton tries to come in with a pancake dig and just short of getting there. Point Northridge, and they go back up by 5. First to 20, it's 20 to 15. And Brandon LeBlanc has 6 kills and 21 attempts, hitting only 143 tonight serving. And Sador, another set, a little bit behind him. Tough one to handle. And that ball just kind of popped over, and it's going to be long.
And this is truly where the Warriors need to take full advantage and go full steam. They cannot let the break here, the Matadors, get away from them, especially in the rally scoring. It's a good rotation with JP Marks serving.
Marks did not play on Friday night, battling a bug. Good serve there, right off the top of the tape, and Baker was forced to touch it over the net. So a chance. Sarkovic into the block, saved by Cheap. There's Marks out of the back row, dug up back there by Stevenson. And now Hawaii, a chance to set it up. Sarkovic, right back at him. Hawaii unable to handle it. Boy, that was a good volley, excuse me. Caught between volley and rally and got a volley out of it.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a great rally, and I have to say that I'd like to see them establish the middle a little bit more. It'd be nice to see Nick West, who's come in and made a huge impact, get him involved. He's hot. Keep feeding him. They had the opportunity 2 plays in that game to set him.
So it's now 21-16. And Jared Moore serving for Northridge. Sarkovic, and that is long. And Hawaii now trailing 22-16. And Charlie Wade going to signal for another timeout, the biggest lead of this third set by Cal State Northridge.
Well, he wants to slow things down, obviously, and it really, again, boils down to that first pass. They've got to get that first pass so their offense is so not predictable. Right now, it's very predictable, going to outside every single time. All
right, time now for the Fujitsu air conditioning cool play of the match. Kind of a double thing here. So watch it. The first one is Averill. The ball's going to come right back at him, and he's going to get the ball that is going to come off of his face, and then the celebration. And he goes up and he whacks his teammate. So first, there it is. So Averill takes it off the face, so he gets credit for the face kill. And later, he gets his face back into the action again, off of the block. Asked him, did it hurt? He said, nah, I got a face of steel. And then here was the second part of the cool play, where he goes up and he nearly takes his teammate's nose off.
He gets so excited that he runs up to give a big hug, and he just takes Nick West's nose up. And look at Nick West's reaction. It's almost comical. You can't believe it. He's like, ouch. That really hurt.
So that is your Fujitsu, part 1 and 2. Cool play, and then kind of not so cool.
Cool and definitely not so cool, but it's
like,
cool
dude,
that he's so excited that he wants to celebrate. Doesn't know his own strength.
Well, the nose of Nick West seems no worse for the wear, but right now the Warriors are struggling. 22 serving 16. Hawaii once again leading a rally, and there's Siki Sarkovic.
Sarkovic with 28 attempts. That's his 11th kill. He's hit a lot of balls. Actually, he's hit the most balls out there on the court this evening so far.
So Johan Timmer back there with his team, trailing by 5. serve is out. And now Hawaii. Not looking so good here in set number 3. Timmer comes out.
This is where I say they have to stay focused and pass this first ball, keep the momentum as much as they possibly can, as they're going to have head into set 4.
Back to Sarkovic, blocked. Oh, big play in the net. I believe it is Brandon LeBrock, number 9. There he is.
Brandon LeBrock, one of the smaller players out there, but low and tight to the net, completely seals his hands in and turns it back right into the court for a stuff block.
LeBrock has been a part of 4 blocks now in this match. And now at set point. Ramos back in, sets it for Sarkovic.
Seeing those hands hitting up high off of the hands. Again for another kill.
And Sador back to serve. No margin for error for Hawaii. 18 serving 24. And now once again, Hawaii knowing in all likelihood that they will have to go 5 if they want to pull out a victory, barring some kind of an amazing comeback here. Point at a time, they get another one. And it's 19 serving 24. And regardless of what happens, again, we talk about just not kind of giving up on points, and Hawaii battling and battling. And Sador to serve it up again. Another good serve, just out. And so set number 3 goes to the Matadors. And so now everybody knows Hawaii wants to play another 5-set win. You want to know something funny? Last night, Hawaii lost in 4 all season long. That was the first time Hawaii's gone 4 sets at home. Every match has either been a clean sweep or it's gone 5. Tonight, Hawaii fans want to go 5. Stick around, everybody. More of the Warrior volleyball team in action when we come back. All righty. To set number 4 we go. Cal State Northridge coming out of that intermission, firing on all cylinders, taking care of business in set number 3, winning at 25-19. And so Hawaii now looking to force a set 5.
Well, I'll tell you, I definitely like to see the Warriors get a better start. They seem to get these slow starts and then they're chasing at the end, and they've been able to sustain it, but at the same time, it just seems like such a slow start.
It would be nice to see the Warriors jump out and take an early lead. And you're right, something we have yet to see tonight. A lot of these Northridge men's volleyball players were here at the Stan Sheriff Center for the early basketball game last night as the Wahine hosted the Lady Matadors of Cal State Northridge. And so it's kind of cool that they were in here rooting their girls on. And the Wahine proved victorious in that one.
And they were snorkeling at Hanauma Bay as well. According to Coach Jeff Campbell, snorkeling when you win was a much beautiful, clearer vision of fish than it could have ever been.
So here we go. Set number 4 is underway, and it starts with a service error. Point Hawaii.
It's a 10th service error for Cal State Northridge.
So JP Marks back there to serve it up for Hawaii. Did not play Friday night. Was sorely missed. Good serve, misplayed. Tight set to the net, and it was actually the Hawaii player that swung at it. It was a bit of an overpass, but the block was right there.